Join me in welcoming Veronica Gianferri. Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Your book is called Cancer You Lose. Tell us first, though, a little bit about you and how you show up in the world.
Well, I am the main author of this book, and I'm really excited about this book. First of all, I really would like to thank you, Steve. You are so awesome. You have gone to beyond the call of duty to do this book, and I'm very grateful for you doing this for me. And by the way, everybody, Steve is the #1 best-selling publisher and also an author himself. He has published over 30 books, and also he is a coach for people all over the world. And that's why Steve is here to publish my book. I'm really excited and so grateful for that. But the journey for this book has been a very hard journey. I have what is called metastatic breast cancer, is incurable. And it has gone throughout my body. It's in my lung. It's terminal. But I always look at people and say, we all have so many difficult journeys that we all have to go through. And it is very difficult sometimes, but you have to look beyond that. You have to make yourself aware that there are so many things out there that it can improve your health, not only through medicine, a holistic healing, and also the mindset. If you don't have the mindset to do this, then you really don't have a chance of beating anything that you have. But I'm grateful to still be alive and continue my journey with my husband. My husband has been such a wonderful man and inspiration. He is my rock. He has been such a wonderful human being to me. I can't say enough about him. I'm honored to be his wife. And I'm also, first and most of all, I'm honored to have my Heavenly Father always with me and by my side. Whenever I'm sick, he's there. I'm thankful to God for everything I have in my life.
I love that. Just as a tiny point of clarification, I'm actually working on my personal 20th best-selling book right now. I'm in the process of writing it, and I've helped around 3,000 or 4,000 people publish their books.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of people. Wow. But you do such a great job. I mean, who wouldn't go to you, you know? You're awesome. I'm really grateful.
So talk to us a little bit about Cancer You Lose, the Trifecta Effect, from tragedy to triumph. What is the Trifecta Effect?
The Trifecta Effect is 3 different little ingredients in this book. And the first one, like I just said, is going the Western medicine, which is your doctors. You go to your doctors, they diagnose you with certain cancer, diabetes, whatever the case may be. And then you think about it and you say, is that all there is? Is that all there is to my life and my illness? Am I going to just die? Am I going to allow someone to come in and say, you're going to die, Veronica? No, you don't say that. You just do your research and find out other alternatives, like, for instance, holistic is the second part of it. Holistic healing. You got all kinds of different things out there that are based from the earth, are grown in the earth, that can help you. I mean, it's reality. It really is happening. A lot of people are going that direction. And also, the most important part for me is the mindset. If you need to get yourself out there and say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to allow any negativity to come into my space. I am going to fight this, and I'm going to fight this really hard. This is about me now. You have to put other things aside and really think about what you want to get out of this. Do you really want to heal yourself? Look at your life and say, I have so much more to give, so many more things that I have to do, and to also help other people. It's not just about us as well. It's about other people, in yourself, your family, and others.
And the book goes into detail about talking about different parts of the body and different things you can do. If you had to pick one today, what's your favorite part of the book?
My favorite, I love the poetry. Geez, I love the poetry in there. And there's cookbooks that in the body parts. Oh my goodness. There's so many detailed things. Like for instance, it talks about diabetes, about your pancreas, how your pancreas works. I mean, that's number one. When I was a young girl, I was only 18 years old and my pancreas happened to blow up. I had 7 tumors and 3 cysts inside my pancreas, and it burst. And they ended up having to cut half my pancreas off. And that was a very, very difficult time for me, but it talks about it. And I have also dedicated that portion to one man that's going through the same thing I did. And I'm hoping that it helps him through his journey. And that's what it's all about. These little aspects in the book are actually going to try, and we're trying to actually help people throughout their own journeys.
Absolutely. So talk to us a little bit about what your day-to-day life is like now. I mean, you obviously have some stuff that's challenges that we don't, normal people don't necessarily have. Tell us a little bit about what it's like going through what you're going through.
Well, it has been a long journey, very, very long journey. I've been sick pretty much most of my life. I've had over 40 major operations. I've had cancer for approximately 16 years. 2018, I was dying of metastatic breast cancer, which was in my lungs and my blood. It was all over my body. And they were actually giving me enough medicine to keep me comfortable so I would die peacefully. And all of a sudden I woke up and I said, God, I can't believe I'm going to die already. I'm just not ready to do this. And all of a sudden I just woke out of it and I says, you know what, I can do this. And the doctor says, Veronica, you're going to go home. You have to go home or to a nursing home to just die in a nursing home. And I says, no way. I'm not going to nursing home. I'm going home. And if I choose to die, I'll die, or it's up to God anyway. It's not up to you. So I came home and I started biohacking my body. And that's what I've been doing. I've been battling this cancer. At one point, it was last year, I actually biohacked my body to the point where the cancer disappeared. And now, once again, the doctors tell me that I have a couple of months to live. And I don't think so. I mean, it came back. I have it in another part of my body. This cancer, it travels from organ to organ until it destroys you. But it's not the end. I mean, it's up to us. We have it in us. We have the ingredients in us, and we have the holy power within us to be able to beat this and to go to the next stage in your progression of life.
So for somebody that doesn't have cancer but's reading the book, what kind of things can they learn from the book?
Eating correctly. Number one thing, I follow a regimen every day. Is not that difficult for a person per se that actually still is doing it pretty much. But for a person that is just a beginner and is always eating junk food, things that are all been processed. We've been indoctrinated into the idea that all this stuff is good for you. You see a package and you say, oh my gosh, it says this is good for me. It has all this stuff and that's really good for my body. But when you look at the ingredients in that certain meal that you want to eat or anything, you realize, oh my gosh, look all the hydrogenated oils, all of the junk that's in the stuff, the food colorings, all that stuff. So what I do is I eat a root-based vegetable diet. You can eat meat, but I wouldn't get the meat like straight from a grocery store. I would get it from your farmers, your local farmers, or you people that you are sure that that they don't give their animals feed that's bad for them, that actually is cancerous, is like carcinogens. They actually put all these things in, growth hormones into the food in order for you to like it and get used to it and get addicted to it. But in reality, that's what's actually causing your cancer. So what I do is I stick to my root-based vegetable diet. I don't drink milk because a drink has hormone and it has all kinds of things in it that destroy your body. So that's what I do. I root-based vegetable diet, and I drink almond milk and things like that, and just positive thinking throughout my day. I hang out with a lot of people that are very, very inspirational and very positive people. You know, I mean, I do run into those and I'm not so happy-go-lucky, but it's okay. You know, you deal with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So of course, a person needs to go to Amazon and get the book Cancer You
yeah.
Lose.
Yeah.
What else can they do to help you? Do you have a website or things that they can do that you want to help them with?
Well, all the websites are in the book for everybody. Now, I have a bunch of people in the book that are going to be coming on to, you know, to talk about the book as well. We have Fiona Lowe, we have Jenny Stapleton, we have Wendy Thibeault, we have a lot of people, John Gianferri, my sister Gloria Palomo, we have Nick Karakoudas, which is a Deerfield farmer. He's awesome, wonderful guy. And also we have, am I forgetting someone here?
I'm not sure if I heard you say Michelle.
Yes, I did. Michelle, yes, Michele King. She's awesome. I love her so much. She's so inspirational and such a wonderful person. All these people are my friends, and they own this book as well. And they're co-authors, and we become family. We're so close to each other. I love them to pieces. They're such wonderful people, and I'm grateful that they've been here. And my husband is such a rock. He's awesome, you know. And of course, you're in it too.
Well, Veronica, we're all praying for you, pulling for you, and we can't wait to hear the next time, like we did last November, where you're like, it's just gone again.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm really looking forward to that. You know, it's up to God, you know, a lot of work, but it's okay. We can do it. We can all do it. We can inspire. All these people that are in this book are such inspiring people, and they've had their stories too. And with their stories they're going to share with you, you can learn and help yourself through their own stories and struggles, you know.
I love that. Again, the book is called Cancer You Lose, My Weapon, The Trifecta Effect, From Tragedy to Triumph. What I'm going to do here now is also play for you some recordings that some of the other authors that are in the book Cancer You Lose also did for us, so that you can get to know some of the authors in the book as well.
Hello, it's so wonderful to meet you. My name is Michele King, and let me start off by thanking Steve, our publisher, for all the effort that you've put into getting this book out on Amazon and to you, the reader, so that we may enlighten and help providing some tips and tools on ways that you can get through cancer and similar illnesses with Cancer You Lose, My Weapon, The Trifecta Effect, primarily written by Veronica, my dear colleague and friend, and contributing authors like myself and others. I was so honored when she asked me to be a contributing author. Veronica and I share a deep love as sisters in Christ, and I knew that contributing to her book would be some way that I could give back things that I've learned to help me on my journey in life. One of the primary things that I've written about in this book has to do with your mindset, because what you believe has a big impact on how you see things. And how you see things does affect your whole thought patterns, which affect actions, and the things that you do or choose not to do definitely play an impact on the results that you get. So I was so excited when I got done with my chapter, submitted that, and saw the rest of the book coming together with fellow colleagues and friends It is amazing to be a part of a group like this and know that Veronica has written this because of what she has been through with her battle in cancer. And she wanted to share anything that could possibly help you. Or maybe you're reading this for somebody else that's involved in your life, a loved one, a friend, family member. We wish all the best to you and want to help you on your journey. So thank you for taking the time to listen to the videos and for reading this book, purchasing it to help you with tools that will impact your journey in a positive way. You'll find so many different things in the book. There's even a lot of recipes that you can use. So bless you, and I will pray for strength on your journey. Take care.
Hello, my name's Fiona Lowe, and I'm one of the contributing authors in Cancer You Lose, My Weapon, The Trifecta Effect by Veronica Gianferri. And I'd just like to start by thanking our publisher, Steve, for everything he has done for us. So Steve, thank you. We couldn't have done any of what we've done without you. And for you to get our book live now, we are so happy with the end product. So thank you to you and thank you to your team. I was so excited when Veronica contacted me and asked me, would I like to be in her book? So my answer was an immediate, yes, I'd love to be on board. So thank you so much, Veronica, for inviting me to be part of the team, for allowing me to be the third leg of the Trifecta Effect, and enabling me to be able to talk about the incredible power of the mind and the part it plays when we are faced with illness and disease. Being able to write in this book has been an honor and a great experience for me personally. And as a transformational coach, I'm highly aware of the power of a positive mindset can have over your health. So in this book, I've given you an insight into ways that you can develop your mindset. And I've also given you some resources as well that you may find useful. I've also included a little part of my story and to tell you how it helped me in life having a positive mindset. So that just might inspire somebody out there reading it. So that's why I put it in. So this whole book is full of wonderful things from all of the authors. Inspirational, personal stories, private photographs, family photographs and all sorts of other things, healthy recipes, and even the authors have all written each a poem of their own with something to do with their topic. So that's really nice too. So we've also added lots of links and tools to help you. I hope you love this book as much as we loved writing it. It really is a special book. And I'm sure that Cancer You Lose, My Weapon, The Trifecta Effect will change the way that you look at healing. So enjoy it lots, and we would love to hear feedback from you. If you would like to contact us with any questions or just to give us some feedback on our sections, all of our contact details are in the book.
For me, it was important to be part of this book because it was absolutely mind-blowing to see my dear friend of many years, Veronica, literally dying of incurable stage 4 cancer, to witness her go into full remission by biohacking her body. I want to share this to help people and make a change in the world. It brings thoughts of my dear mother into my mind. She has Alzheimer's disease, and it is heart-wrenching that she didn't understand about holistic approaches for her body and mind. I really wish my mother had been more proactive through her life because she might have had many more years being who she was meant to be, and that would still be a terrific mother. Part of what Veronica did to biohack her body is working with NRF2, and I am helping people particularly with that. I am super excited that we are getting this information out. It means a lot to me. It's being a part of something that is bigger than myself and my life. It's leaving a mark in the world. I am very passionate about this. I am grateful and appreciative to Veronica for the opportunity and for being the person that she is. I am also honored to have worked with a talented team of women and men. They all have awesome backgrounds and different aspects of helping people. Together, we are making a difference to help the world with our Trifecta Effect book, Cancer, You Lose.
It is my pleasure to be part of this book. So thank you for allowing me to be here and for publishing this book and for supporting us as we go through this. I accepted the invitation for this book because I was astounded by Veronica's heart when we were collaborating with another book project. She is a fighter. She is a poet. She is a very broad, like a hard worker who's done many, many things in her life and still keeps moving forward and still cares about people. And honestly, there's been so much upheaval in her life. I can't even imagine living the life she's had, but there's so much uncertainty and clarity in the world. And she has such a knowledge and perspective that there was no way I was going to say no when she invited me to be part of this book. It attracted me to be part of it, partially because of the 5 strong women, ladies, and you who were part of this book. So I couldn't say no. It means a lot to me to be part of this book. I recognize that kind of it takes a village to keep optimism in darkness, if that makes sense. And obviously the last couple of years, there's been a lot of kind of terrible struggle. And someone with stage 4 cancer, which is Veronica, has a lot of struggle. And I really seen her at her worst with still a positive, optimistic, functional medicine attitude. So focused on her eating, focused on her health, focused on optimal living, and her husband, John, as a caregiver as well. I just have to say, he's been one strong dude as well. So I, as a caregiver, very much relate. And basically what I do is caregiver coaching. So when Veronica invited me, I felt honored. I felt a chance to share a little bit about that perspective of resources that are needed and a mindset that's needed to be positive as we take care of ourselves and our loved ones, and how the trifecta effect is very much what we need to be focused on to keep that optimal living. So I just wanted to thank everyone, for Fiona for putting the book together in the formatting. Steve, thank you for publishing this book. Veronica, thank you for collaborating with all of us and inviting us to be part of this incredible story, and just sharing our recipes and sharing our perspectives on life and sharing our hope for better living for people who end up reading this book. And thank you to all the readers who are reading this book. We can't thank you enough for just keeping on with positive, and hopefully with positive intentions, and also hopefully you will be inspired to publish your own book one day and tell your own story. Thank you very much. Bye.